Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Paper Mario, the 1000-year cooking recipe. Last episode, we spent so much time cooking for Zesty. It was incredible just what we were able to accomplish simply by cooking. And you know what? The fact that we could make so many recipes just out the gate after chapter 4 really does present a very open mechanic. I really have nothing better than that as a statement there. We're back to see Dazzle. We haven't spoken to her since after chapter 1, I believe. We are here because we came down for power plus P. And let's see. Likely to have items. I think I want the item hog. We can do the item hog so that we can get more items likely to drop. And happy flower, because those are some badges that we have not yet seen. If we go into badges, I need to adjust a few things. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do for a little bit, is ditch that, collect this. BP needed. No, I want it by type. And we're going to do a charge. So now we have a super powerful partner, which is great. So with that taken care of, what other side quests? We've done the troubles. We're not going to do the pit yet. We've met Dazzle. Oh, I did want to showcase one last thing. And that is, oh right, also we have to do our lore master. Last time we talked to him, we heard about 4 heroes who had gone, they collected themselves together and they had gone and went to deal with a demon. So, the mouse is gone. This is important, because the next time we see him, he's going to have goodies for us. And that's very important to know. So, let's see what we've got. Ooh, big flashy boat. I don't think I ever came down here during this part. This is what makes 1000-Year Door so memorable for me. The fact that as you progress through the story, you get progression in the town that you're in too. Like, honestly, they could have added a few smaller details still anyways that included, but were not limited to, the blimp not being available to ride on anyways until after the 2nd chapter. You still couldn't get onto it because you didn't have the tickets. But if you manage to get to West Side Rogueport in chapter 1 before leaving for chapter 2, or, yeah, before leaving for chapter 2, because chapter 2, the blimp would be back. If you manage to get there during the chapter 1, the Cheep Cheep would say something along the lines of, oh, the blimp is currently away from on a trip to Glitzville. It should be back soon. And then in chapter 2, when you definitely have access to the west side, and you go over there, then the blimp is back, and then you need the ticket. Good day to you, sir. Is there a tale you want to hear? These are the tales I can share with you now. So I want to note something. We've seen the fearsome demon and these 4 stories. But what's interesting is that there's actually a story before we even hear about the toad. This guy's giving us non-linear lore. That's amazing and I love it. For me 5 coins, I can share with you the tale of the crystal stars. In order to increase its formidable power, the demon created crystal stars to hold the essence of the heavens. One of these stars was placed in each country to exert the demon's influence. One of the castles built to contain these stars still stands near Petal Meadows. So, Hooktail Castle is a palace built by the demon's forces to house the crystal star. Battle with the demon. For me 5 coins, I can share with you the tale of the duel with the demon. Yes, please. The power of the world-devouring demon was greater than any could imagine. But the wise Goomba soon realized that this was the power of the crystal stars. She thought of a way to take the stars and use them against the demon. She told the other heroes her plan and set it in motion, banishing their fears. The Boo's magic and the Toad's strength created a gap in the demon's defenses. At that moment, the brave Koopa seized the stars and succeeded in badly damaging the demon. For me 5 coins. But even the brave Koopa's stroke was not enough to end the demon's reign. The wise Goomba thought of another use for the crystal stars in that dire hour. She suggested sealing the demon forever with the crystal stars. All agreed. The heroes matched their strengths with the power of the crystal stars, and they successfully sealed the demon's soul within the deepest part of the palace. Together, they made it so that only all 7 stars could break the seal. And the final story. After the demon was sealed within the Palace of Shadow, many refused to come near that place of terror. But as the years passed, entire generations forgot, and the penniless and the immoral began to congregate in this once barren place. This place soon became a populous harbor, and the town of Rogueport. And some even began to say that the underground city held a legendary treasure. But they were unaware that the demon slept underneath them still. So for now, that's all we have of this story. So it seems like this guy knows way more about Rogueport and the legend of the Crystal Stars. Mario RPG Legend of the 7 Stars. Ha 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 ha. Luigi is the other story we have to talk to. That's a pretty cool beetle. Ooh. I see the beetle's eye, and he is not happy. What did you do? Well, I headed to Circuit Break Island and got me a marvelous compass piece. You wouldn't believe it, bro. Talk about thrills, chills, and spills. It was pretty nuts, bro. You want to hear what happened? It's a pretty long story. Circuit Break Island. Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here it goes. Just as our boat arrived at Circuit Break Island, we heard an incredible racket. We soon found out that they hold kart races almost every day on the island. Whoever takes first place in the race gets to rule the island as king for that day. Just as we got to the racetrack, they were holding the award ceremony. I couldn't believe my eyes right there on the trophy they give to the winner. It was another piece of the marvelous compass. I almost passed dead away. I decided right then and there that the only thing to do was enter the next race. I mean, I've driven in kart races before, so I thought it'd be okay. Boy, was I wrong. The carts were supercharged machines that could send you airborne with their exhaust. Sounds like he actually went to Tatooine for pod racing. Now this is pod racing. These vehicles were armed with missiles and bazookas. It was anything goes, bro. Of course, I wanted to get right out of there pronto. These drivers were crazed. But I worked up my courage anyways, and I signed up. I see the word anyways, and I throw it anywhere. But I worked up my courage and signed up it anyways. And my race day finally came. I got one of the best of cuts, the big green 01. I took my position at the starting line. The light went green. I stomped on the accelerator, and something bad happened. I was in the reverse. The big green 01 went rocketing backwards, with me a-yelling. I crashed into the wall behind me, hard enough to cut me off mid-scream. In one fell swoop, I dropped into last place and wrecked my racing machine. But it wasn't all bad news. All the other races crashed because of my maneuver. Once I got in gear and took off, I was the only car left. I won by a country mile, bro. I took the piece off of my trophy and added it to the marvelous compass. The compass came to life and pointed me towards Jazzafraz town in the east. Then I heard that voice, Princess Eclair's voice, echoed in my ears once again. Oh, and my princess. Your princess is Daisy. Don't forget ever. Random words would form poetry if spoken by your voice. I will most definitely save you. Just you wait for me, Princess Clara. Oh, sorry about that, bro. So after that, I got back on my boat and came back to a Rogueport, and that's where I've been. If you want to hear what I've been up to, just talk to me. What's the real Luigi to tell me he crashed. But let's hear what else happened. Yeah, I'm Torque, and don't think for a second this dude's telling the whole story. The only reason I lent him my rig was because he got down on his knees and begged. And what happens? He's in it for 1 second before completely totals it. Idiot. I'm not letting this dip out of my sight until he repays me the 5,000 coin repair costs. You're on your own for that. Okay. I never came to show you guys Flavio, but that's because we'll be dealing with Flavio in a bit. In the next chapter, actually. Flavio is a fan. I don't even know if he's a fan unfavorite or favorite. Anyways, let's go down. So we did showcase this off. The ability to just shortcut back up. Now we don't need to use the paper mode or paper airplane mode. And let's activate the map. Let's swap to Miss Mouse. I never do these with Miss Mouse. Our newest location is south. Ooh. I mean, it just overlaid the island. I guess it added some new texture. There's a rock. But the ruby star points us to my favorite star, the sapphire star. This is another reason why we're waiting. We must move quickly, love. Let's go to the professor's office, quick as a wink. We have to speak to him of Princess Peach's email. Oh, yeah. I guess we would have filled in Miss Mouse on the events of what happened. What? That was written in Princess Peach's email? The legendary treasure is actually the spirit of an ancient demon? And those fiends who want to use the power of the crystal stars to resurrect it? How bone-chilling. Sadly, it does seem to be consistent with what I've uncovered. Well, we're waiting, Professor. What did you find out? This is rather long, so it's best you listen. Are you all listening? You there, in front of the TV. You listen up too. You're not on a TV, you're on a computer monitor. You strange man. What did that mean? Oh, never you mind. Don't worry about such trivial details. Just listen. The great cataclysm that I read about in that book may well refer to this demon. It says that a monster destroyed a large town that once stood on this very area. It also says that the 7 crystal stars were actually created by this monster. That's what the guy above us just told us. And that this thing used the power of the crystal stars to try to control the world. That also matches what we've heard upstairs. According to this book, the demon was defeated in the end by 4 heroes. But only the beast's physical form was destroyed. Its spirit could not be eradicated. So the heroes used the crystal stars, which they had stolen from the demon, and they cast the evil beast into the depths of a vast maze and sealed the exit. From this, I gathered that the crystal stars cannot distinguish good from evil. So if they're all united, they could either seal away or resurrect the demon. It seems that who wields the crystal stars determines if they're used for evil or good. Well, the way I see it, it may be entirely the wrong idea to collect these things. Why, someone could just steal all the crystal stars from us and resurrect that demon. I feel as though the best course of action might be to destroy them utterly. That was my first thought too, but further research suggests we can't do that. There's a slight possibility that the 1,000-year door is weakening. It seems the crystal stars hold the power to seal the beast for 1,000 years. So once 1,000 years pass, the power to keep the door sealed shut will fail. And unfortunately, this may be the 1,000th year bad luck, huh? The fact that those goons want the stars now may be coincidence, but maybe not. In other words, we must be ready for the demon's return, even if the X-Nauts fail. Oh my, I suppose we'd better shake our tails and find the other crystal stars. Tell me, Professor, where is the next one located? According to the map, it appears to be somewhere on Keelhaul Key. Keelhaul Key? I'm none too familiar with the place, but I've heard countless unsavory rumors. You know the usual stuff. Vengeful spirits full of hatred, evil curses, things like that. Of course, it's on an island full of evil spirits. I'm sure the sea salt's down by the harbor no more. You should head there first. Okay. So let's go check out some... Actually, real quick. Oh, wait. I keep getting distracted by the fact that I can't get everything yet. I still have 1 more curse to get and 2 more weapon upgrades. So Miss Mao's here in Rogueport isn't exactly useful. Let's speak with this one. No matter how much I work, life never gets any easier for me. Know what I mean? There's gotta be a way to just go poof and get rich, you know, poof! Okay, well, I honestly thought that he would have the answers I'm looking for. What about you? Oi, you with the mustache. What's with the stink eye, eh? You got something to say? Right then, ask me anything. I'm like an encyclopedia, I am. I can answer anything. Oh, Keelhaul Key? Listen, mate, don't ask me about that place. I got no need for a curse from the Pirate King. You'll see that ship dock there? She belongs to Flavio, the merchant trader. He don't sail too often, though. Mostly he hangs at Podley's joint on the plaza. Keelhaul Key? That's that cursed island. Don't get mixed up with that place for your own sake. Keelhaul Key? Oh, that place is absolutely awful, I've heard. Not long ago, ship after ship went there hunting treasure, but none ever returned. I bet they met the bad end of the Pirate King's curse. Those guys were dumb. Keelhaul Key? You mean the island where the treasure hoard of Cortez, the Pirate King, is hidden? So you want treasure, eh? Fine, but keep an eye out, or the pirate curse'll get ya. Okay, so it sounds like everyone has heard about a curse of Keelhaul Key. So let's go check out Flavio, the guy who owns the boat. The Skull Captain. And what do you want, ah? Who, me, you ask about? Ah, I am called Flavio, I am. How you say, a trader, the richest man in Rogueport. I thought the Piantas were the richest men in Rogueport. Monetary wealth gives me freedom, yes, and freedom gives me wealth of spirit. And yet, why is it that a man whose life is unchained must also long for yet more, ah? What is missing from my life? This tears at my very insides. I must know. What do I lack? Probably romance. Romance, you say? Ah, I suppose one does need some romance in life. What other sweet delectable fruit could make so many wonderful pasta sauces? Ah, no, foolish Flavio, not romance. You silly man. What I need is romance. Wait, hold the horses. That is it. Now that I am thinking of it, I once heard of the treasure of Cortez, the Pirate King. Yes, this is the answer. Oh, such happiness for me, a hunt for pirate treasure. Why, that shrieks of romance and thrills and emotion and even money. Do you not know the tale, the Pirate King's treasure, hidden on Keelhaul Key? Ooh. Ha, well, tales say that the Pirate King Cortez hid his hoard of pirate booty there. For years, treasure hunters and ruffians have gone there in search of the loot, but not a single one of them has ever returned. Oh, the horror makes my back tingle. People here whisper that the ghost of Cortez attack all who seek the treasure. Eek! It is because of those very rumors that people no longer go to Keelhaul Key. But that will not stop Flavio. The treasure is there, yes, and I am going to prove it. For I am Flavio, trader extraordinaire, millionaire, sailor of the 7 seas. What is that you are saying? You are also looking for a treasure here in Rogueport? Why talk such craziness? There isn't anything like that in this dull armpit of a town. You cannot be believing each stupid rumor about treasure some street urchin spews out. No. Now, what madness comes bursting from your mouth? You have a treasure map? Well, hand it over. Show me. You are having a joke on me. This map leads straight to Keelhaul Key. You swine! You mean to steal my treasure out from under me, you awful, awful man. Well, now I'm confused. You're looking for things known as crystal stars? But now that I'm thinking, a star-shaped stone was said to be in Cortez's hoard. Perhaps I could sell it for a staggering amount of cash? Yes, that would be. Stop such thoughts. Flavio, what you need is romance, thrills, and emotion. I cannot ignore. I'm going to start rolling all of his R's. I cannot ignore what this business before me suggests. This must be fate at work. That was awful. I won't roll all of his R's. Flavio shall go with you to Keelhaul Key. Of course, the crystal star is yours, yes. But the rest of the treasure is mine. Huh? You must repeat that. Flavio's ears are plugged. You have no ship? You unfortunate, foolish man. Do you not know who I am? I will have a ship ready in no time, and it will be massive and glorious. Splendid, splendid, splendid. Let us begin preparations immediately, shall we? I will volunteer myself as our intrepid leader, yes, and you will be captain. What's the difference between leader and captain? Danger and adventure tickles my nostrils. Come to the harbor right away. You're all welcome. He's out of here. I love Flavio. He's such an emotional character. So, if we come down here now, I believe most of the characters are now up on this boat. Yes. I want to talk to some of them, because I never do talk to these guys. I might as well tell you, my brother went to Keelhaul Key and never returned. I get woozy just thinking of it, but I've decided to work up my courage and sail there. Okay. Okay. Starboard ho! Port ho! Giant monster blooper ho! I'm practicing my hose. He's practicing spotting the princesses of Rogueport. Oh yes, I'm gonna be filthy rich! I can't wait to leave port. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet, your acquaintance. And then I think these are in girl. I always dreamed of the day I'd leave this town. I don't care if there are pirates or ghosts or undead vampires where we're going. It's gotta be worlds better than this stinkhole. At last, my dreams will come true. I'm gonna open my very own shop on Keelhaul Key. I don't care if it's a small and ramshackle. It'll be mine. I just have to one slight worry. Keelhaul Key is a deserted, cursed island. You think I'll get much for traffic? I love that everyone here with us has their own reason. Yes, it is you. Well, a slight problem seems to have popped up. But feast your eyes on this outrageously fantastic ship. She is a fine vessel, no? She is the SS Flavion, the queen of the countless ships in my personal fleet. The raw majesty of her hull, the pomp and circumstance, none can compare to her. Sounds like it's the... Oh gosh, what's the ship in that movie? Not the Black Pearl. Oh gosh. It's not the Explorer either. Oh gosh, I can't even remember. It's the other ship in Pirates of the Caribbean. I can't remember where it is. Behold the elegant curve of her prow. She cuts to the very soul, don't you agree? But she is not just a beauty. She is a savage beast on the waters, tops among sailboats. But above all, I tell you, this proud ship can... yes. Did you speak? Yes, of course. The problem that has sprung up. Yes. Stop with the boast. You said a problem. I had completely forgotten about it. The SS Flavian, she bewitches me. Yes, well, here is the issue. We have no navigator. He ran off, the dog. The navigator, of course, is the highest ranked helmsman. They steer ships, you know. Now, here's the real problem. The waters around Keelhaul Key are deathly dangerous. We need an absurdly skilled helmsman for our navigator. It is a, how you say, a pickle. Oi, Flavio. Heard you talking there, sir. If you don't mind my saying, I might have a solution. Do not tease me, Papach. You can solve our problem, then spit it out already. Well, sir, I've heard talk of a famed, a legendary sailor living in Rogueport. Yeah, I think he's called Admiral Bobbery, a salty old sea dog by all accounts. But he's said to have the helmsman touch, sir. He can make any ship bow to his will. Thing is, there ain't a soul what's seen him on the seas of late. Boom! Problem solved. Let us scout this Bobbery fellow and get him on board. Everybody's already on board. As is customary, my captain will handle all negotiations. That would be you, Mario. That does sound fair to everyone, does it not?
No complaints. Sounds fair.
I'm on board. Sure thing. Then it is decided. You must find this Bobbery and bring him here. Our fortune sails with you. Okay. So, let's go find Admiral Bobbery. So to get there, to find him, we cross here, jump up here, cross back over. Let's jump back to Miss Mouse again. Roll up and down the chimney. What do you blokes want? You seek Admiral Bobbery? Never heard of the gent. Take your search elsewhere. Now away with you. You seek Admiral Bobbery? Never heard of the gent. Frankly, you've been here for a while. Bobbery? That old sea dog lives in the east side house right next door. They say he was a great and important sailor long ago. Girl, what are you sniffing at? Did I miss a star piece back here or something? So this is what Miss Mouse does. Her nose twitches when near treasure. Oh, you know what? Gosh, I'm dumb. Anyways, guys, since I'd spent so much time trying to figure out where that treasure was, the next treasure is that box that we see. We're gonna call it an episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Mash the like button and subscribe if you have not for more Paper Mario content. Next time, we're going to figure out just how to figure out why Bobbery is lying to us. Because the bob-omb wearing the Admiral's hat, yeah, that's Admiral Bobbery. Hands down. We're going to figure all that next time. So, leave a comment. Mash the like button, subscribe if you have not. And we will see you all next time. Dyrezz plays out.